I'm quite surprised that the Pro features that makes an iPhone 15 a Pro phone are actually features that may never get used unless you are a Pro user. Let's start with the first one, Action button. Don't get me wrong, people are going to press it to toggle between mute and ring. Now, that's what the mute switch did. But then with the Action button, you can long press it to share your last screenshot, send a WhatsApp to an unsaved contact, or quickly take a look at your to-do list. But even then, most people are going to just leave it at toggling between ring and silent mode. Next, iPhones can now shoot in ProRes log format. Basically, you can shoot videos capturing more detail, more dynamic range data, and grade your footage to look absolutely professional and cinematic. But again, most people are just going to shoot with the default video setting, which, by the way, is 1080p, not 4K. It's amazing. Also, if you connected an SSD while in ProRes video mode, the 15 Pro will be able to shoot at up to 60 FPS. And so you can get the slow motion cinematic footage. Yeah, definitely just for the pros. And as long as we are on the subject of video, the Pro models will be able to shoot spatial videos using both the primary and the ultra-wide lens. But unless you've got $3,500 or close to 3 lakh Indian rupees to watch these spatial videos on Apple Vision Pro, yeah, you're not going to be using it. Okay, next, with the new Type-C port, the Pro models can transfer data at speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second, apparently 20 times faster than before. But then hold on, when was the last time you used a cable to transfer anything between your iPhone and laptop or vice versa? Again, it's great if you're shooting very heavy ProRes videos all the time and you want to be able to transfer it, but it's clearly a Pro feature that people like you and me would barely use it. Now, the other big benefit of a faster USB-C port is that you can simply connect an HDMI cable and mirror your iPhone on a larger display. Now, honestly, it does feel pretty cool to be able to play games like this. It's almost like you have your own mini PlayStation handhelds of sorts, but again, not many people are going to be using it. Maybe not even the pros. Next, Apple said that with the iPhone 15 Pro phones and even the non-Pro phones, you can take a picture in any mode and you'll be able to make it a portrait photo while editing. So if a photo has a subject, you'll be able to focus on that and blur the rest to give the perception that it's a portrait photo. Now, quite honestly, I don't think it's a feature that people would not want to use, but I think it's going to take its time to catch up and become a more widely used phenomena. But for an actual Pro user, I think they will be kicked to use it. Now, here's something very quirky. So earlier, if you wanted to use the 48 megapixel mode, the photo would be shot in RAW, and then you would have to open it with Lightroom, edit, and export it as an optimized JPEG. But now with iOS 17 and on the 14 Pro as well as the 15 Pro phones, you could go into camera settings, into formats, and set Pro RAW default to always output a more optimized 48 megapixel ready to use JPEG. So all in all, a more useful 48 megapixel mode. But then again, not many are going to be using it. Most are just going to leave the iPhone 15 Pro at its default 24 megapixel mode and the iPhone 14 Pro at the 12 megapixel mode. Lastly, and this is pretty cool. So with the new ultra-wideband chip, you can pretty much navigate to a friend or a family member in a crowded place, like, at a concert. It's almost like they made all the iPhone 15s behave like an AirTag, but with a larger range of about 50 to 60 meters. And while this is not just an iPhone 15 Pro feature, because it's available on the base and the Plus models as well, but I just think what makes it Pro is that many people would end up not using it or even remember to use it, but the pros would. And guys, there are actually a couple of other features again that would matter to Pro users which I haven't talked about, but let me touch upon them real quick. So there's faster Wi-Fi 6E support. So for those who want the best and the fastest in-home networking speeds, they're gonna want a Wi-Fi 6E compatible router in their homes. And by the way, I did not mention a couple of other things about the camera, but real quick. The 4K 60 FPS Pro RAW log can be shot using the selfie camera too. And you get the night portrait as well as macro photography mode only on the Pro variants. I mean, sure, there's also 120Hz refresh rate displays and always on display which are only on the Pro phones right now, which I find absolutely dumb. I mean, these are obvious hygiene features and Apple has to bring these to its base and the Plus phones. If not now, then very soon. But sure, all the other stuff that I talked about in this video, they're actual pro features that a lot of us may not end up using unless you're actually a pro user. But then again, let me know which of these pro features are something that you may actually end up using in the comment section. Anyway, that's it guys. I hope you did enjoy watching the video, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification icon, and mark all really helps the channel grow. I'll see you guys in the next one.